Welcome to another edition of SoundChat with Irish and Chin. Interviewing some of the legends, Kingston, Jamaica, in the Garrison. Strictly sound system culture, living legend in the sound clash world. Original Joe Lickshot, Jimmy Metro, the owner of Metro Media. Man himself, Cutty Ranks. Season 3, baby, and we going deep inside the whole sound system culture. I'm trying to educate you young bucks that don't know too much about where this whole dance hall thing is coming from. Now, most of you pay attention to the big names and the names that you see every day, but behind the scenes there have been so many artists, singers and DJs alike who played such intricate roles to the development of this whole sound clash thing, this thing that we love, this sport that we talk about every day. Standing next to me right now is a singer called Antoni.
Bless it.
Very, very, very prominent dance hall singer from them time there till now. A lot of hit songs within the dance hall, a lot of sound clashes, a lot of sound systems. We're gonna chop it up and we're gonna find out what his contribution was all about to the culture. Antoni, what's good?
Blessed man, enough respect.
Now, this is SoundChat. It's our 3rd season. We're seeking to talk to people who played a role in the development of the whole dance hall culture. We're talking to people such as yourself who had that live experience, that know where it's coming from. What year did you start in the industry?
Well, I started in 1982.
1982?
Yeah.
Now, at that time, who were some of the stars that you came and saw in the arena?
In the arena, I came and saw like Johnny Osbourne, Frankie Paul, Sammy Dread, Leroy Smart, you know, Michael Palmer, Half Pint, all these guys, you know.
What about the DJs?
With the DJs now, there was Rankin Joe, there was Burro Banton, you know, there was the Brigadier the General, there was Stitchy, there were so many.
And the list goes on.
Yeah.
All right, so you coming in now, how did it start out for you? What sound system, how did you get that mic in your hand to do what you do?
Well, I used to live in Payne Avenue, which is original Payne line, but I moved and went to Waterhouse, you know, and I always sing on the corner. And the man always say, a bad singer. So there was a sound named Master Blaster from the lane where Beanie Man came from, in Waterhouse. And we went there and hold the mic and the place was just exploded, you know. People loved the vibe and thing. And then I went on to start recording for Channel 1 Studios, you know. That's how it really started, Channel 1 Studios. And then living in Waterhouse now, used to follow King Mello, Mellow Vibes, to name a few sounds. But there was a lot of sound systems and we just follow. Anyway, they string up, we went and did you have your stationary sound system, or were you just one of the artists that, you know, just follow the vibe? At first, it was following Studio Mix.
Studio Mix was your song?
Yeah,
so everywhere Studio Mix went, you went?
Yeah, we went, and then I moved on to Black Star.
So at Studio Mix, were you still Antoni?
Yeah, man.
You were, so from day one, you were Antoni?
Yeah, from day one.
Antoni,
yeah.
Studio Mix. Who else was on Studio Mix with you at the time?
At the time, there was Half Pint, there was John Wayne, there was Tulla T, Pompidou.
Half Pint the singer?
Yeah, Half Pint the singer. King Everall, you know, to name a few. Juna Reed. All these guys were there, you know. Yeah. No DJs, it was just all singers? Or? No, it was John Wayne.
John Wayne.
Tulla T, Pompidou, and I, man.
All right. Look at John was stationary or just passing through?
Look at John was passing through.
Passing through.
Yeah.
How does it start for you on that sound system? Like where does that sound system take you? Any competitions, touring the island, you know?
At that time, singing on Studio Mix there was not much competition. But when you move to Black Star now, when I moved to Black Star uptown now.
So how long did you stay on Studio Mix?
Studio Mix thing was like a year.
Just grooming there?
Yeah, just grooming, you know.
Trying to make your name.
All the vibes, yeah, all the vibes.
How now do you go to Black Star?
I was introduced to Black Star by this guy named Tonto Irie, late DJ named Tonto Irie, right? And then we started hanging out up by Black Star place, which was up in Papine, Ellison Flats to be exact. And then we just took it from there. That's where the song Tiger was created first.
No. What year was that?
That was like that's about 86.
1986.
Yeah.
So you record Tycho for Black Star?
For Black Star.
Was it for a clash dance? Or was it just for a dub plate? Or what was the purpose of the recording?
It was for playing in the dance hall.
For playing in the dance hall?
Yeah.
No, when we say Tycho, what is Tycho? Like, what's the song? The lyrics of the song? Or sing the song for those who might be watching us that don't know what your contribution is.
Well, the song was explaining that my song, which was Black Star, had the title, and there was no other song who could compete, you know? The song was like, come on and tell me woo, 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 just tell me who have the title. Cause Black Star sound, you have the title. The title, and Antoni have the title. The title, and Tonto Irie have the title. The title, and Mr. Malvo have the title. The title, and Mr. Tiger have the title. The title around the mic, me no fumble. I fumble, I watch a sound boy, they tremble. I tremble, so gang gang, giddy gang gang, giddy gang gang, giddy gang.
Wow.
Giddy gang gang gang, giddy gang gang, giddy gang gang, giddy gang. Yeah, that's the song,
which
you know?
went on to become
A hit record.
a hit.
Yes.
It's like a collector's item for all sound man.
Dancehall anthem.
Dancehall item for all sound man.
Yeah.
Right?
And the sound man have the title. You don't have no tune.
No, Black Star. When you talk about Black Star,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the same sound system that Tiger came from.
Yes.
Were you on Black Star with Tiger?
With Tiger, Antoni Malvo, Tonto Irie, Brigadier General, Earl Cunningham.
So Brigadier General was on
Black Star, yes.
He was on Black Star?
Yeah, when he wasn't performing on Jalov, he was with Black Star.
With Black Star?
Yeah.
What were the competitions like?
Competition was nice in those days because those time, you know, man, you have to play a tune. If you're not on a tune, you can't talk. You know what I mean? And the selector was Danny, who could find the music. You know, he had the sense of what to play and when to play.
So was it the whole rubber dub era, of course, where you play the vocal, flip it,
DJ go up on the version, I come in live on the version.
Yeah.
You know, them time the woman hug up, the man and woman hug up together, face each other and dance, you know. Dance was real authentic.
When you let out on Black Star, who were some of the other sound systems?
There was King Jammies. There was a sound from Montego Bay named African Cymbal. You know, there was Studio 54. There was Gemini. There was Metro Media. You know, the list just goes on and on. Because,
which artist was running the place at that time? Or which group of artists was running the place at that time?
Well, at that time, it was Liquor John, Philip Fraser, Tony Tuff, those selection, Barry Brown, I myself, Pad Antoni, you know, Half Pint, you know. It was various artists that you know, evolved from all that dancehall vibes.
Competitions now. Black Star string up in a lawn. Another sound is there. Whether it was supposed to be a clash or it turned into a clash. What's your memory of that?
Black Star is a sound where, you know, kill a lot of sounds. You know, including Gemini.
Well, let's talk about
Metro Media. There were so many songs, but so Black Star was a champion song.
Let's start from Metro Media.
Yeah.
Peter Metro.
Tonto Metro.
You had, was it the Dr. C at that time?
Yes, there was Dr. C. Yeah, there was a couple of artists. Well,
you had couple of artists on Metro Media at that time.
Yeah.
Now, was it the time when Peter Metro was at the top of his game?
Yeah, Peter Metro was at the top of his game.
He was at the top of his game.
Yeah, Police in England and all those kind of songs.
So I'm trying to get out of you, like, what was it like? Peter Metro was running Jamaica. This is like 85, 86, right? Pat Antoni, Tiger,
Yeah.
the rest of the whole crew has to face off with Peter Metro, the hot thing
Yeah.
on the sound at the time. How did you defeat him?
Well, it's just, as I told you, it's the selection and the way the selector play the music, you know. And then you have Tiger, who was very good,
See?
you know. And at that time, they tried to, you know, put Tiger in the back. But me, as a singer now, when time I hold the mic, because them time they were hot, you know what I mean, we had the star. When I hold the mic, I make sure Tiger get a piece, because in time he get a piece, I know the dance. He rough, you know, because he was, you know, gifted.
See?
Yeah,
So, who was the lead man then on Black Star at the time? It wasn't Tiger based on what you're saying.
No, it was more Tonto Irie and Danny Dread and the Brigadier and I, you know.
See.
Yeah.
So Tiger was just coming up.
Yeah, just developing.
Just developing.
Yeah, just get developing. You know?
You kill Metro Media.
Yeah, man, we kill Metro Media.
Numerous of times, one time.
I think it's twice we played Metro and beat him. Twice.
Were
As far
there
as my memory can.
were there any Kilimanjaro?
Yeah, we
Because
clashed with Kilimanjaro too.
You clashed with Jaro.
Yeah.
Who's Jaro's crew at that in those days?
In those days, you have Early B, Super Cat, the same Burbantan. I can't remember.
What was a Jaro and Black Star clash like? What was describe the intensity?
Well, you know, people, Jaro as his followers.
Because Jaro had some heavy hitters.
Yeah, Jaro was a big bad sound, you know what I mean? So that drew a crazy crowd, you know, when that clash came together, that, you know, crazy people, and the dance was just off the chain, you know. And the performance was the same, we just mash up the place. You know, I can recall just going a dance and for him to Pat Antoni, the place get mad, you know what I mean?
You had another song that came out, double-plate special, of course, called Murderer.
Yeah, that was originally done on a record.
That was on a 45?
Yeah, that was originally done on a 45.
Soundboy 45, no?
Yeah, but it developed, you know,
developed in the dancehall.
Yes.
How far after Tiger was the Murderer?
The Murderer was like 2 years after.
2 years after.
Yeah,
so you're like
after.
fire then.
Yeah, man.
Murderer goes how?
It goes, a murder, you shouldn't try test this sound, yeah, no. A murder, you shouldn't try play this sound, yeah, no. We a go kill them a one by one. German, we a go kill them a 2 by 2. German, we a go kill them a 3 by 3. Come catch a pad and Tony Pampa laughing spree. Me have to sing murder.
My skin is crawling right now.
No
Because this is like original.
Yeah.
This is the whole rubber dub sound clash era at its best. And while you're singing your songs, I can just feel the energy of the dance hall in those days. You know, we're talking about the 85s coming up. You know? And I want to get the competitions out of you. You know what I mean? Like, all right, let's jump forward.
Yeah.
At the time, who was your competition then, as singer? Your rivalry, or if there wasn't a rivalry, who was the person where you know, say, if you're going to dance and a person that did it tonight, you're going to go extra hard?
Well, I would have to say Liquor John. Yeah, you know, I would have to say Liquor John. You know what I mean? Because Liquor John had a whole box of songs that just, you know, lock the dance hall at that time. You know what I mean? So when Liquor John in a place, you have to come extra hard. You know what I mean? I just saw the thing.
So what would describe a Liquor John, Pat Antoni, buck up? Like, what was the energy like?
Well, the energy was just pure love, you know, because we never really look at it as competition as artists.
Right.
It was just a competition between the sound men, you know, the sound man and the owner or whatever. But the artist himself was just brotherly love.
You just do a work?
Yeah, we just a work.
You just a work for bust the crowd.
After me bust and exploded in a dance hall, I just went to freelance. You know what I mean? A sound man want I play and he want me come and pay me and I come and perform and
So
collect,
this was after Black Star then?
Yeah, this was after Black Star.
So after Black Star, you didn't go to another sound system. You were just hired help then?
Hired, and then I mostly with jammies. At the time, jammies started to produce me.
Right.
So I would, you know, when that jammies have a dance, I would appear. You know, but I was mostly freelance. I mostly work with African Cymbal from Montego Bay. African Cymbal was a big sound. I mean, the biggest sound I've ever seen.
Who?
You know what I mean?
When you say big sound though, what do you mean? Speakers.
Speakers. You know what I mean? Music. You know what I mean? Because of my connection, I brought in all the artists, Shabba Ranks, Admiral Bailey, all of them. Because when African Cymbal is playing, him don't really clash up with people. Him play like he's a sunsplash. You know what I mean?
Spear artist.
Yeah, the spear artist, live and direct. You know? And the beach in Montego Bay and sell off.
Wait. There was no music, or it was music and artists? Music and artists.
Music and artists.
Right, so it's
live,
still
live
vocal, flip over.
Vocal flip over version. Who jump on the version.
Give me the list of artists that you brought in. You said Shabba.
Well, I brought in Shabba, Stitchy, Papa San, Admiral Bailey, Derek Irie. There were so many, Half Pint, Pinchers, you know, you name it, Liquor John, all of them, Lady G, all of them.
So, and this is just a sound system now that pays everybody to perform.
Yeah,
it was no one was stationary.
No, nobody was stable.
Right.
You know.
So if they had a clash, they would call you.
Yeah, they would.
And you would just defend them for that night.
Definitely.
I
remember once we clashed with Jammies, you know, at Disco Inferno, and it was crazy Jammies. We closed on Jammies, you know. Jammies was so pissed off.
So you killed Jammies?
Yeah, we killed Jammies.
Kill Jammies at Disco Inferno?
Me and Papa San, yeah, basically. You know?
and Jammies was your...
Yeah, Jammies was my boss.
Was your boss?
Yeah.
But you were hired to do a work.
I am hired to do a job. I'm going to do it.
Did Jamie ever take that personal though?
No, he never did. You know,
he just know it's business. I just saw it go.
Yeah, he knows it's business. You know.
What are some of the other sound systems that you... I know that African Cymbal stands out in your memory, but what are some of the other sound systems that you were paid to just go and defend a thing or...
Well, it was various, you know what I mean? It was various, you know, there were so many sound systems and things, I can't really pinpoint, you know. But
nobody else stands in your memory besides for
Gemini.
Gemini.
Yes, and the same, oh damn, Metro Media.
Same.
Yeah.
So any appearances on, let me see, Kilimanjaro?
Yeah, I perform on Kilimanjaro a couple
any
of times.
Appearances on, thinking of some.
Any of those songs in that time that was raining, I perform.
That you performed with them?
You in those days, it's not really the radio bus, yo. It's the dance hall.
Dance hall.
Yeah, sound system, dance hall.
So in order to get your stuff out there, you had to perform.
I had to come and perform live, and the people them say, yeah, bad. And the place mash up, you know what I mean?
And then the producers them come check you.
And then the producers them come check you, and them go foreign and them hear that song, them say, who that? And them come find you and start, guys, that's how I started recording for Jamie.
See?
You know, my first recording was for Channel 1 Studios. And it went #1 and stuff, and Jammies heard about it in England and came and found me.
What was your first recording?
My first recording was a tune originally done by Antoni in Black Man's World. When the black man's world was broken, oh yeah, yes, and the white man's heart, it was a token, yeah, we were beaten all our whole life through, doing things that we're not supposed to do, yes, we were beaten till our back was black and blue, and oh, I was born a loser.
So it's an Antoni cover.
Yeah, Antoni cover.
You hit goal with it.
Yes, and then I did a song named by the late. He died now. He died. I can't remember his name.
What was the song?
It was a cover version. It was a cover version.
Jamaican artist?
No, it was a foreign act.
Foreign act.
Yeah.
Speaking of, since we're speaking of sing-overs or covers, were you an artist that did a lot of covers? Or was most of your material?
No, my material. I was an original artist.
Original artist.
Most songs I do, original. I write them myself.
And most of your success came through the dancehall.
Through the dancehall.
You were pretty much a force to be reckoned with in the dancehall.
In the dancehall.
Now, over the years of you climbing the ladder, was there any face-offs or any buck-ups with other artists that were on their way up fighting for fame as well?
Yes, I remember I did a dance in St. Mary, and Michael Prophet was there on the other sound. You know, and he started to perform in Rary, and then I came in and, you know, just blew the place away.
Fighting for glory. He was fighting for glory.
Yeah, he was fighting for glory.
And you're fighting for glory at the same time.
And he was wiped out.
See?
Yeah. So that was one thing that stands out in my mind that I remember. But as I said, growing up in that time, there was not really competitive, notness against each other as artists. Artists showed
it was the sounds were
competing.
So,
but the artists was friends and care about each other and love each other, and you know what I mean?
What would be your most memorable dance? Your most memorable dance in your career that, you know, that sticks out in your memory? Something that you experienced in the dance hall. Could be a victory, could be a loss.
I would say performing in Cinema 2 with Jammies, African Symbol, Youth Promotion, and I think Metro Media.
Was that a clash?
Yeah, that was a big clash, big giant clash. You know, I just came from New York and, you know, run on the stage and draw a murder, and the place was just, you know, totally erupt.
Did Jammies win the clash? You don't remember?
It was between, they said it was between Jammies and Youth Promotion.
But you did your thing.
Yeah, I did my thing.
You did your thing?
Yeah, I did my thing.
Who was a dancehall artist that you grew up admiring?
Well, when I entered the music, I was surrounded by Juna Reid, Half Pint, you know, King Everall, Echo Minot, you know, and I really admired Half Pint.
Half Pint?
Yeah, but Dennis was my, you know,
is it Dennis Brown?
Yeah, Dennis Brown was my protege, you know what I mean?
What is your greatest disappointment in the dancehall?
Greatest disappointment?
Something, could be a competition, because I like to take it from the competitive edge where you walked away saying, Chano Star, we could have did win that one day. But it just never worked out that way there. And which song were you on at the time when you got that defeat?
I must say too that it's African Symbol in that same clash. Because the sound had so much equipment and stuff, the engineer got confused, the guy who stringed the sound up, and after a while the sound was not playing at its potential. You know?
So you end up losing?
Yeah, we lost.
Who did you lose to?
It was between, as I said before, Jammies.
It was Jammies, okay, yeah.
That was the only time I felt real, you know, messed up, because the sound never really get to play.
You never get fit?
Yeah, you never get fit. Push out the energy there and thump the place, you know, with all this big sound and whole equipment. It was just too much, you know what I mean?
Couldn't balance out?
Yeah, couldn't balance out, King. Just couldn't balance out.
It's Pod Antoni. Another SoundChat feature. It's a man that many of you might not be familiar with. But again, my job is to teach you what you don't know. This man has paid his contribution to the industry in so many ways more than one. Legend in your own time.
Yes.
As far as killing sounds and making dub plates,
yes,
that live on forever.
Forever. And we teach a lot of the artists to how to put their song in a dub plate vibe. You know?
And let's talk about that before we go. Who?
Ken Booth, John Holt, Johnny Clark, all these artists, we show them the way how to put their song in a dub plate fashion style that was originally
Original
recorded.
song.
Yeah.
In order for them to also find some success in the dance.
In the dance side.
And make their songs be able to be used in that arena
clashes,
already.
right.
So there it is. It's Pat Antoni. It's always a pleasure. Some man, I only allowed him to give you 2 of his historical songs. You know what I mean? Soundboy songs. And when you were making those songs, did you just make them with killing song on your mind? Like, did you know that? And this is my outro question then. Did you know that Murderer and Tycho would have been, at the time, 2 songs that would be cherished on by dubplate collectors for years and years to come?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't have a clue because, you know, just went in the studio, heard the rhythm, and that came to your mind. Because in those days, I never really used a pen and paper. Everything just come from the brain, straight. Hear the rhythm, idea come to you, just sing it.
Tell the truth.
You know?
Are you still doing dubplates for those songs?
Yes, man. I don't stop the dubplate. I do dubplates every week, man.
And those are your 2 most popular songs?
I would say, yeah. I mean, it's more familiar with other people, with most people.
I mean,
but there is a
among
whole
sound
catalog.
Man. I know you have a catalog.
Yeah.
But among sound man.
Yes, those 2 outstanding.
Outstanding, because those are the ones that basically kick up dust in the arena.
Kill sound, yeah. Straight.
It's what it is. It's another exciting week. It's season 3. We spoke to Pat Antoni. Those of you who don't know who he is, get familiar. Those of you who don't have him in your box and say that you're a sound man, go look this man up. You need it. It's what it is. SoundChat next week. I'm out.